Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here at Stay Secret Kit, and today ladies, I'm gonna add to your New Year's resolutions and give you 5 questions you must start asking fellas for 2019. Let's get it. Ladies, I'm gonna start with the obvious one. Do I look fat? Now, what guy in his right mind is gonna go, yes babe, you are looking on the obese side today? No matter if he thinks it or not. He'll say no, and of course you won't believe him because you think that he's just trying to protect your feelings. But then if he says yes, then he's obviously a fucking asshole. And it's a confidence knock for you. Ladies, you all have scales. If you want to know about your weight, that's where you go to, and leave the weight watching Olympics out of your romance. Next one you're gonna start asking is, do you think that girl is hot? Now I want you to imagine you've just come from a romantic date with your guy. You've just come from an art gallery, or from the expensive cinema, or from a really nice dinner. He's looking sharp, you are looking gorgeous. You're walking through the city lights and you see an attractive girl in which you ask him, do you think that girl's hot? Why? Why would you do that? First, I'm just gonna say, no guy that cares about your feelings is ever going to say yes. Ever. It doesn't matter if this girl looks like Susan Boyle or Eva Mendes. He will deny any attractive quality that she has in any form. And the worst thing about that is that you know he's lying. Because you wouldn't even ask him in the first place if there wasn't at least one attractive thing about her, would you? Plus, if you ask him, is that girl hot? And straight away he replies, no. All that tells you is that she's attractive enough for him to know who you're talking about without a second glance. Ladies, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you've noticed an attractive girl, chances are he's noticed her 10 seconds before. Now, relax, you notice attractive guys all the time. There's nothing wrong with appreciating another human being's beauty. And hint to any guys watching this, if your girl does ask you if that girl is hot, this is the response. What girl? Number 3, what are you thinking about? Now girls, I know you're not going to believe me when I tell you this, but when a guy tells you he's thinking about nothing, he actually means nothing. And I get it, it baffles you because it's like, how can you be thinking about nothing? Surely you have to be thinking about something. I don't know why, but nature gave guys this incredible ability to be thinking about absolutely nothing. We're just present in the moment, or daydreaming. Most likely daydreaming. And nothing is going through our heads. Nothing. Nada. Niente. But then when you ask a guy that question and he tells you nothing, be honest ladies, most of the time you don't believe him. So then what ends up happening is that when you ask that question, as and when you do, he then has 0.8 seconds to make up something to tell you. So in actual fact, when he tells you the truth, you don't believe him, but when he makes something up, you're most likely to believe him. Oh, the irony. Number 4, do you notice anything different? I'm talking in regards to your appearance. Ladies, throwing this question at a guy is like putting an unsolved Rubik's Cube in his lap. He wouldn't know where or if to start, with any move being the wrong one. Now, I'm sorry to tell you ladies, because I know you put so much time and energy into plucking your eyebrows, doing your eyelashes, trimming your hair, wearing nice perfume, and so on. But guys do not notice these fine details. Now, that's not to say that we don't see them and subconsciously appreciate them, but it just doesn't register. It's more like you'll both be heading out and he'll look at you and think,
hey, she's looking so good today.
But we won't know why. Of course, you'll know that it's an accumulation of all these things that you've spruced up. So trust me when I say your effort isn't wasted. But asking your man, does he notice anything different, is the equivalent to him taking you to the car, popping the car bonnet, looking at the engine and saying, do you notice anything different? Yeah, not a clue. And the final question, in which it even confuses me why some of you would ask this, if you had to date one of my friends, which one would you date? Another one. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, there is no right answer to this question. Surely you know this. Let's say you ask this question and he's like, probably Zara. You will never let them talk alone ever again. If you're all out and about and maybe you nip to the toilet and then you come back and you see them talking, your inner Phoenix is gonna come out like, yeah. And him saying none of them just implies that none of them are good enough for him, or that none of your friends are attractive. Which of course you're going to take offense to because your friends are great. I mean, you wouldn't be friends with them if they were, right? Any questions you think I missed out? Thanks for tuning in. If you took something from this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll make sure to respond to it if you do. And as always, keep it slick.
Pow.